Hey there, Taurus. It's Jen here. I am doing your reading for September. So I did a little bit of channeling that I will read while I read the channeling, which sometimes is hard for me. All right, let's read. So oh my God, Taurus! The instant I picked up my pencil and thought about, okay, I'm doing Taurus, my stomach flipped like I saw someone I was crushing on so hard. I mean, almost like when I was a teenager type, um, you know, make you nervous and have trouble like keeping your calm. I mean, I don't think you're doing that part of it, but the flip, the feeling inside was kind of like, holy shit, I didn't know that I could feel that way is what I'm getting. And so something about this, you realized you dodged a bullet. That came, what is this? Because it came out the minute I said that. Wow, 10 of Cups. Yes, and this is definitely where I'm seeing the reading going. You realized, okay, let me read. And the Priestess, yep, there was an inner, you knew where you had been before was not right. You were trying to force, it was like you were talking yourself into it. If it's a romance, you were thinking, well, you can't, I mean, you have to accept some things from people, you know. If you're going to be in a relationship, you have to just be able, I don't know. But it was really something that was an incompatibility. And maybe it wasn't egregious, it wasn't a red flag. So that made it hard. But it was something that just in your soul, you knew, even if you couldn't put your finger on it, it wasn't. You weren't sure if it was good enough. I mean, I don't mean to, this sounds kind of horrible, but it was good enough, but you knew, all right, you were saying it was good enough, but then you realized by saying it was good enough that you were kind of settling, and it doesn't mean the other person. I feel like you've been getting this message. Someone has. Just not always two people are the right match, even if they're good people. So 10 of Cups, really getting clear on what you want, what your happily ever after is, what it looks like, the type of person you want to be with, what are the qualities that are most important. All right, I'm going to concentrate and finish reading this channeling, and then we'll get back into the reading. So when I focused on your reading, my stomach flip-flopped like I saw someone I was crushing on so hard. You feel like a teenager again. This is a very passionate connection, and if it hasn't become physical, it will. So if this is, yes, someone will make the move or create an opportunity to get together. Separate thought. Some of you realize you dodged a bullet, and this frees you up to move forward with new motivation, and you feel free, no more cord, or you meet someone new or are with someone you previously liked but didn't pursue for a superficial reason. Could be that you guys weren't available at the same time, but I feel like there was something holding you back. And maybe you're thinking now, if this resonates with you, was it fear? Or was I not ready? Maybe you were just still young and you knew if you went with that person, that was it. You were going to be together, whether you admitted it or not, and you just weren't quite ready. You had some seeds to sow or something. That's probably, what does that mean? Anyway, we won't get into that. And now you guys, or maybe you were even both married to different people and it didn't work out, and you kind of both did the same thing. Talked yourself into it being okay. I see this being playful and fun yet deep and connected. You're both just enjoying where you are and not putting any pressure on the relationship. And we have Venus in Scorpio. Did I even tell you what was going on? I'm so all over the place because I keep getting messages. And so in September on the 7th is a new moon in Virgo. So that'll be a nice fresh start in a fellow earth sign. And the full moon on the 20th in Pisces. So these are both mutable energies, these full moons, and then in that intensity of Venus and Scorpio. As a fixed sign, you may not. Okay, so you may be really up in your head about how much you like this person, and you may even be trying to talk yourself out of it or tone it down, or it's kind of throwing you, or just plain throwing you off, like, holy shit, where did this come from? Knight of Cups is the offer. There's an offer coming in that'll elicit a positive emotional response. It's some sort of authenticity or something allowing something to come up to the surface to truly live the life with the happiness. You're fitting into your mold of happiness, not someone else's. And when you allow, like, where I am right now is here. And it doesn't mean I'm not thinking about the future, but you want to live in the present. Queen of Wands, a fire sign energy. Aries, Leo, Sag. So this is someone that's very passionate. So maybe that Venus and Scorpio will bring in some passionate energy again. This Queen of Wands. They're action oriented. You may do things together with them, have really interesting philosophical discussions, feel creative. Maybe you'll even get together on some sort of creative project. Definitely a strong physical connection. What's over here? Hidden in plain sight, I just heard. Justice. Holy shit. So Aries had that in the exact same place. Bringing things into balance. Yeah, you feel... Even if you feel nervous and, that, again, that you're around your crush and you're having trouble not acting nervous, or you feel like you're acting, it makes you very nervous or something. It's a juxtaposition from trying to talk yourself into feeling a certain way. Okay, so yours are all turning into love readings. And I'm gonna pull some Tarot Sexual Magic cards. A lot let's just take them all. I only see one of them, but what do we have? Six of Cups. Did I talk about Six of Cups? No, that was Aries. Six of Cups. This could be Six of Swords. Okay, so 2 6s. This is simplifying. And we did get that, right? Just playful and fun, yet a deep connection. Not putting pressure. Six of Swords is moving from a stressful situation into one that, feels right. That's, like when you try something on and it just fits, and maybe you just knew something you had before wasn't the right fit for you. 5 of Swords. Yeah, there were some, it's like there were something about it was a deal breaker, but you almost couldn't put your finger on it, and it was because it was something intangible. because it was just the way you felt like you should feel, and you just weren't feeling that. Queen of Swords. So there could be, um, it's interesting with all these Cups cards, you still intellectually are stimulated by this person, and you feel, for whatever reason, your head is now like, I know this is right. It's, again, you almost needed to go experience something else, and then you're like, no, that's definitely right. And the Page of Pentacles. So since this turned into a love offer, we might reading, we may say that this offer definitely isn't necessarily just romantic. It could be a job offer with the Page of Pentacles coming in here. So a couple offers: Knight of Cups, Page of Pentacles. It could be under the pretense of business, but there's an emotional connection. Maybe someone is seeking you out where your job is, but really they want to. Oh, look at, I was like, I didn't look at the bottom of the deck, the High Priestess. Or there's been secret feelings between the two of you. That came up, I think, in your channeling. Yeah, so I just see a circumstance where two people are coming together and both sharing that they feel the same way. I don't know. Taurus, that turned, I guess, again, with the Venus and Scorpio, that turned into mostly a love reading, but that's what came through. If it didn't resonate, you can watch your rising or moon sign, or even your Venus sign might be really interesting if you are interested in diving more into the romantic sector. Okay, take care. Bye.